The Western lifestyle is built on a fight-or-flight mode. Everything is go, go, go. This response disconnects people from themselves.
It's about raising people's awareness, opening up their consciousness, opening up their horizons.
My work day starts at 5:30 in the morning when I wake up, and usually I'm going a million miles an hour until I fall into bed.
I'm type 2 diabetic, diagnosed about a year ago.
I lost my mother 2 years ago.
I got up in the morning one day and was kind of just going, oh God, I really need some help. I was shaking and struggling to breathe.
Been to the doctors and he's gave me a percentage of have a heart attack. And his answer was 18%, but it should be 1%.
I went in for a very standard eye surgery that went horribly wrong.
I've been having cameras down and off to the doctors and off to hospitals.
The depression that just comes, again, stuff just close off and I can't really function.
This place down in Thailand says it can actually change your head around, change your inner space around.
I actually feel different. It's so bizarre.
Heading for a retreat on an island in the North China Sea, Nick Knowles joins a group who are all seeking the antidote for the strains of modern life. How will the gang cope with a completely new way of living?
I think that some of the participants didn't really know what they were getting into.
It's almost cultish.
I think it's going to be a challenge.
Will 28 days of detox and alternative therapies be enough to change their lives?
This is one kick-ass detox.
Welcome to Thailand.
Previously on the retreat.
Nick talked about kind of like an out-of-body experience today.
Suddenly found myself going outside and going down and looking at the bottom of my feet. And then I thought, what the hell's going on?
It's just madness, really.
Peace with them. Be peace, not in the stress. You should live relaxing.
If I watch all my thoughts go by, I will end up sitting on an island here and not looking after anybody.
This is why we have to learn together. I would like to invite everybody, come and enjoy walking meditation.
I don't see how he gets to lecture me on what part of my life I'm missing out.
After many days of new practices, the weekend presents more yoga. This time with a difference.
Where's my lift?
Shakti takes the gang out onto the beach.
Come on then.
For a lesson in harnessing their inner energies.
Qi Gong really changed my life because it just opened up my thinking and it gave me so much more energy. It's really beautiful.
We had something that jumped from the boat.
What we're doing is we're connecting to the elements of nature and we're connecting to the elements that are within us, our own nature. When that happens, you push out what you're not. So all the illusions, all the rubbish, all the toxins, all the emotions that get in the way, the confusion, is what we release. And then we connect to the pure core of what we really are. This is how it improves our health. Okay, so we're going to do 5-element Qi Gong, which is connecting to the 5 elements of fire, water, air, matter, and consciousness. It will bring you out of your head and into your body, and it's really about feeling and just going with the motions. So copy what I'm doing. You know, I'll just say things like this. You know, and if you need adjustments, I'll come round and give you adjustments. But just flow with me, all right? And then from that point onwards, we can enjoy the sunset, enjoy the elements that are around us. It was in the warm-up, and yeah, where we tapping and we're just waking up the meridians of the body and getting the energy flowing. Smile. So your inhale forwards, and the right side, river, like that. And Nick walked off, which was, I found that quite rude. I'm not here to prove myself or to get people to jump through hoops or to do anything that they don't particularly want to do, but at least give it a go and then speak from your experience, and he didn't even do that, so.
Having begun to change their lives, Dominique wants to ensure the gang have the tools to continue a healthy lifestyle back home. But this being the retreat, there's always a surprise in store.
Are you thinking of transitioning a little bit to a healthier diet when you go back home? So we talked about that a little bit last week, about the transition for the gut flora. It's important because you're going from a meat diet to a more plant-based diet, so you want that to work, and you might go to the bathroom often sometimes. You might have more like diarrhea, not diarrhea, but more soft stools. It happens. You can have constipation because your gut floras are not been selected by your body. So it's normal, and you need to go through that when you transition. But to help yourself, you can take the probiotics. I don't know how much alcohol you girls, 0?
Is it pretty much 10 drinks a year?
No
maybe?
smoking?
0. Yeah, I didn't smoke for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm off again. I was only smoking 2 to 3 cigarettes a day. Also, yeah. Like I almost had a nervous breakdown, and it actually seemed to help me, stabilize me. Yeah.
It's fake pleasure.
It's fake pleasure, but it got me through a really rough time.
Yeah. As long as you made the decision of not going back, I mean, it's...
I don't want to be a smoker,
yeah,
not
you
at all.
forgive yourself
No.
and...
I've decided to go home. Early. My journey here has come to a natural end. My gut instinct is telling me to go home. I'm never going to be a full-on vegan, I don't think, but I'm definitely going to change mine and my family's diet at home. I can still go back and lose weight. That doesn't mean to say that the second I leave here, I'm going to stop.
Jules is going on.
Yeah, he's had enough.
I've had a chat with him to see if he, can push it for another week, but he's got young kids, hasn't he? And I've spent my life away from home, so.
We did some blood tests when you arrived.
Yes.
Some blood tests yesterday. Now I just received the blood tests.
No change?
No change at all.
Didn't think it would be.
Do you think there are changes?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Do you feel something different?
Yeah. Like, well, obviously, I know I've obviously lost some weight because I can see and feel that.
You lost 8 kilos.
8 kilo.
Not bad.
It's all right for 3 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. You didn't do high intensive workout?
No.
No.
No, not at all. No.
Just walk to the yoga.
Yeah.
And eat some healthy food.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No.
We can start with your blood pressure.
Yes.
When you started, you were hypertensive, so you had a blood pressure of 150 over 91. Now you are 121 on 64. Bravo. When you have high cholesterol, like you had 248 of total cholesterol, a good optimal cholesterol level would be 150.
Right, so that was very high then.
Yeah, very high. You dropped to 178.
So still not brilliant, but better.
It is brilliant. It's great. I mean, you dropped so much.
Yeah.
It's incredible, the difference. And then the other tests are quite amazing.
Right.
Most of the problems were from your kidneys. So you had your BUN, that's your blood, urea, nitrogen. So that comes from the breakdown of protein, basically.
Right.
When you're on a high animal protein diet, then you break down a lot of nitrogen. So that's in your blood. So and your kidneys filter that.
Right.
Now it was telling you that you had a lot of that in your blood.
Yes.
So maybe your kidneys were not working properly. So you were high, and now you're normal.
Yeah.
It went from bad to pretty good.
Who knows? 6 months, 12 months time, could be a new man.
Exactly. I give you 2 thumbs up for your, for your changes.
As word spreads of Julian's departure, the gang come to see him off, far healthier than when he arrived.
Bye, everybody. Thank you all very much. Love you all.
After Julian has come so far, he completely surprises the gang as the pull of home is just too strong for him to resist.
Yeah. And I'll see you soon.
Big love, man. Big love.
Ciao, ciao.
With a Julian-shaped hole in the gang, an island-hopping tour is arranged to re-bond the group and raise morale. Little do they know that in less than 72 hours, another of them will be gone. For now, though, the beauty of the islands in this part of the South China Sea is a majestic distraction.
So, how's Julian? What were the results?
He's doing good. He's on the good path.
Is he gone from endangered to safe?
Yeah, he went from 5 minutes from a heart attack to almost normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And his weight? What did
His
he
weight 8 or 10 kilos he lost.
Wow.
Actually, let's see whether he's lost 8 or 10 kilos or temporarily misplaced them.
He actually told me that his wife bought a blender and a steamer, and they want to all do this and change their diet.
Yeah, his kids are baking him like vegan brownies and things for when he gets
home.
home.
Told me that. So of course he's not going vegan, but he's just gonna incorporate a little bit of what he's learned here. And when he saw the results, it was a shock. His kidneys are functioning better, and he's not as toxic anymore. So it's all good news.
After Julian's results, a vegan picnic on the beach tastes that much better. Milton and Kathy have taken their usual morning walk to be the first of the gang at the hospital. They will all be tested to provide their final set of results and prove whether their stay at the retreat has had a positive effect on their health. Some of the effects are more immediately obvious, however, and Billy's back to full power at last. With their increased energy, Ron takes them all to burn some off at a gym with a difference. A Muay Thai gym. Thai kickboxing.
For beginning, first and here for basic, for fighting. Yes. One first. You look for chin, hands up. Hands up. When you yap, think for chin. Back side. When you punch for chin. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, chop. 1, 2, chop. Body back little bit. Hands you. Yes. When you kick. Okay. Yeah, yes. You come here. You come. Oh, no. You come. There. Yes. Up. 2 more. 3 more. Up. Yes. Like that. Up. Okay. Come on. Right kick. Yep. Right kick. Yep. Up. Back.
I'm dead. I'm all tired.
That was energising. I ain't lifted my leg that high for ages, you know what I mean? It's just just remembering the movements, like, you know, the left, right, he's got the bags under the knee. And the language barrier.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, but you kind of get the grasp of what he's saying, and you just get into the mood. But it's good, I really enjoyed it, really.
In the lineup, they started with us, and we were like, what?
Yeah, I know.
What are we doing? Never been here before.
I think the yoga breathing technique really helps, you know, as I'm trying to get around the ring, knackered. I'm breathing in from my nose, you know, getting it into my core, feeling. You know, yeah. I tried that one, but he looked at me as if he was going to knock me out.
How strong were they, though?
They're powerful, they're powerful.
After a quick pit stop to collect the others, the gang are being taken out for some well-earned relaxation and reflection. On one of the highest points in the island, the gang are treated to a view of Koh Phangan from a spectacular angle.
The jungle.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Now that's one of the islands out there.
Could be.
There's a programme on recently where people gave up sugar for 2 weeks. We've given up sugar, caffeine, alcohol, meat, dairy, wheat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cigarettes, everything. For a month.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be about getting myself physically back in shape. I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to get healthy and with the food and things. But in actual fact, it became secondary and less important than actually slowing my mind down and actually refinding myself. Like, and it sounds like such a hippie thing to say, but it's like, it's like the simplest way of saying it. It's like I've got my mojo back. I'm suddenly like really excited about going back to work, going out and sort of going back into the world and going back at, you know, and being at full tilt.
It's like a little reboot.
I wish I'd done it 10 years ago. Or 5 years ago, certainly.
Yeah.
But it shows that, so the mental aspect which you weren't expecting, and the you know, and finding yourself. But it also shows us, I think, that everything is kind of works together. So the food helps with that aspect as well, and the yoga and that, and the self-control that helps, and
all
so just all these things that help to better you. It's brilliant.
See what you've done?
I think yoga and meditation have some negative connotations.
See, I never wanted to do meditation because I thought the moment anybody said meditation, it sounded ridiculous.
I think it's about taking the first step, though. Some of those people you don't think would come, once they get here and have a little taste of it, they enjoy it because it's almost. So
what are you going to say then when, like, you're back at you're back working on the cars?
Yeah.
And you're in the line of cars waiting for people to come out, and they go, "Oh, Zach Milton, I saw you go to that retreat doing all that yoga and all that Reiki and stuff." A lot of old codswallop, but it.
Yeah, but I tell him what it done for me. Do you know what I mean? That chilled me out, got me a bit more lively, and that's what it's done for me. It's got, you know, it does make you stronger. You feel stronger inside. Your posture's better. You're not like slouching out. You kind of, you know, look at him. I've never seen him slouch any day I've been here.
To be fair, you could iron a shirt on him, couldn't you? It's like, is that upright? Is it? The other day when we met the monk, and I wasn't particularly impressed by the whole thing, but did that offend you as a Buddhist?
You were talking about him at a very personal level, and it felt like you'd missed the point of what he was trying to say. His life might not be 100% without problems or difficulties, but he was carrying a message, and I thought you shot the messenger. So yeah, I did feel a bit offended by that.
I think there's a possibility that I did, to a certain extent, that I actually did do that. It kind of irritated me, the suggestion that that somehow he's got all the answers and we in the West have got it all wrong.
Well, I don't think he's got the answers, but what he's saying is there is a teaching that's 2,500 years old that could be really helpful.
Yeah, but every religion says that.
I don't consider it an organised religion, and most Buddhists wouldn't, but it is considered an organised religion by
No, but what bothered me about
people.
it was the suggestion that somehow in the West, because, you know, we don't care for each other, and we don't care for ourselves, and we don't, you know, we've kind of lost our way.
No, I don't think he was saying that, Nick. I think you heard that, but that's not what I heard. You came here burnt out.
Yes.
And you help a lot of people. So he was speaking to you and about you. I didn't hear him saying anything that wasn't true for you or for me.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, again, it was very easy for somebody who, again, it's the person rather than the message. You're quite right. I was more bothered by the person than the message.
Organised religion is one thing, and I absolutely agree with you about that. But spirituality is something else.
But then, you know, it's not going to work for everyone, is it?
What isn't?
Any of the process that we've been doing, it's not going to work. Some people aren't going to be able to get through the fasting. Some people aren't going to be able to get through. Not going to enjoy the Reiki. Other people are going to enjoy it in the way that, you know, it's been surprising that people have on this.
There's a saying.
I think people are more open to it as a result of watching this.
Well, there's 3 things that I've been told that really help any kind of recovery, and that's honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. And I think if people come, they're honest and they're open-minded and they're willing, I think they'll get a hell of a lot out of it at whatever level they are and however much they want to open to other levels of consciousness or not.
Yeah, I think you're right. There you go. We did find somewhere where we agreed in the end.
With Nick continuing to wrestle with the more spiritual aspects of the retreat, he goes to look for Claire to talk about her stresses as a police officer.
You came here thinking that you were suffering with depression.
Mm.
Do you still believe that?
I've had a lot of different labels put on what I was going through.
But then given what you go through, it would be surprising if you didn't.
It's not surprising, yeah. It isn't surprising, and I don't think anyone... I think people are shocked because at work I appear okay, so you try and hide the effects it has on you, but I think over time you can't get away from it.
And how many of your colleagues do you think are suffering and in silence and not letting on that they're...
Probably quite a few. Definitely with stress. But I definitely enjoy my job and I love what I do, and I do it to the best of my ability, and sometimes it doesn't work out for the people that you want to help, and that is quite hard.
Well, I think rather than you being upset with yourself, I think maybe that we as a society have let you down by not actually giving you the support and making you understand how valued you are. I think we as a society need to find a way to make you feel valued for what you do for us. And not just you, but everybody else that does the job. As I say, you can't keep facing the bad people and have people scream abuse in your face all day without it causing effect. And very rarely does anybody writing out the blue and go, by the way, thanks very much for making sure there are no burglars in my street.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, people do say thank you and it's nice, but a lot of the time it's quite rare.
Because we need people with your kind of heart in the force, don't we? You can't just have all, like, really hard cases. You've got to have people with your heart.
I think I just need to work out a way of not getting drawn in too much to other people's bad times.
Next time on The Retreat.
It's always better to soak your nuts. I expect to... Sorry.
Can't say that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could walk for miles now. I could walk for 5 hours at my own pace. But to walk this slow in this confined space, this control, it does things to your mind, do you know what I mean?
I've had a phone call from home and with an illness in the family.
And you just cut it in nice-sized chunks. Okay.
I'd say to Cassie, fancy coming for a run in the morning? Yep, what time, 5? I didn't know she wanted to come for the whole process of doing it.
My head feels brilliant. My heart feels open.
Before attempting any of the detox techniques or practices demonstrated in the retreat, you are advised to seek out your doctor's advice.